What's up, guys? Cameron McCorley here, Keep the Faith Guide Services, Northern New Mexico. So we're going to be dropping some new videos on YouTube called Film Fridays, and they're going to be coming out on Fridays on our YouTube channel. And our idea behind these films is just like in any other sport, as hunters, we want to gain any kind of edge that we can over our opponents. And so we're going to be walking through some scenarios of hunting setups that we've had where we were successful and unsuccessful. And we just want to give you any kind of knowledge or information, anything that you can learn to take into future hunts in New Mexico, Arizona, Utah, all over the United States. And so let's get into it here. All right, we're on a muzzleloader elk hunt. This is northern New Mexico. When you come into a new area, you're going to want to look at the topography of the area. So you got a high point here, glassing points. You got bedding areas here, small mesas. You got feed here, a tall mesa top here, straight cliffs right here. You got water here, and most importantly, you got travel. Arroyos, washes, any kind of lanes of travel. And so we came into this area, and the first time that we glassed these elk up was here in the feeding area. We glassed them really early in the morning. This was early July when we were doing our scouting. We glassed them here from our glassing point. And the thing about it is early season scouting, you can kind of study these animals a little bit more. They're a little bit more docile, and they just kind of want to do their own thing. And so we glassed up a bachelor herd of bulls here, and we watched them in the mornings. And some mornings they would take the arroyo here late in the afternoon or late in the morning, and they would exit these arroyos in bed here. And we're talking 10, 11 o'clock that they're hitting these bedding areas. And other days we watch them travel here through the arroyo all the way up to our water. They're hitting water late in the mornings. Also, we glassed them up late in the afternoons, hitting this water as well. So what we wanted to kind of remember on this hunt was that we can always stalk them from here on top of the mesa tops in their beds, bumping them out that way. But we didn't feel like that was the best thing to do because we didn't want to bump them out out of the country. And so studying the area a little bit more, we really wanted to keep an idea that they're just traveling from point A to point B a lot. And ambush spots right here were tough. Ambush spots right here were tough. And so we just rolled our dice on the hunt. And this is the first day of the hunt. We rolled our dice. And we thought, okay, they're hitting these waters late in the afternoons, coming, hitting the water before they go out to feed. And so we thought, all right, here is going to be our best spot to ambush them, where they're just keeping on their natural travel patterns in the arroyos. And so 3 o'clock, we're up here at our glassing points early in the afternoon. We spotted these bulls. They're actually up already around 3:45, and they're traveling the arroyo. And so we know they ain't going to bed. It's too early. They want to feed. They want to water. So we go down our access hill here, and we get to our spot. And while we were making our way down, these bulls, they actually slipped past us already. And so once we got down here to our access and where we wanted to ambush them, they were already to the water. So we had to adjust. We glassed back this way. We saw that they were at the water. And so, we could have chased them to the water, or we could have just sat in place and just know that they're going to travel back to their feeding area. And so that's exactly what they did. They made it here, and about 4:30 they started making their way back, and we were in our ambush spot. We just stayed put. We just felt like we spent that early season scouting, and we knew that that's what they were going to do. And so we just stayed put. And they gave us a 110-yard shot from about the front of this hill, and we were able to capitalize on a bull. And things to realize on this hunt that we kind of learned was that, you know, you can always go and bump these bulls in their bedding areas, but a lot of times it's just learning to be patient and letting them go in bed, letting them go and feed, learning their travel routes, and learning that they're going to come back on their travel routes. You know, these bulls, they never came this way or came out like this out of here. They always travel the same route. And so you get to that ambush spot, you stay put, even when you don't think that there's any elk or coming up the wash, because about the time you think they're not going to be there is when they're going to be there. So we always got a saying around keep the faith, you know, that hindsight is 20/20. So that's exactly what we wanted to throw in here, was just some information, some knowledge, anything that's going to help us as hunters gain a little bit of an edge. So thanks for watching, guys. Keep the faith. Check back every Friday for new films, and good luck this year.